Hey everybody, here we are. Zebra Nation Plays Football Manager 2016, Team Canada / Toronto FC / North American Champions League. Here we are playing once again. Saprissa. Let's see, let's look at the results here. Where's the results? Group. It's so hard to remember where everything is. Here it is. View group. Alright, so we lost our game to Sporting Kansas City. I'm not sure we've got a chance to advance here. I think we'll just end up 2-2. Well, no, we got one more game against Sporting Kansas City. So we got to beat them and hope they lose to Saprissa, which probably is not going to happen, but whatever. Maybe we'll go to a goal differential or something, which we're not winning that either. So, again, not looking good, but we can have some fun against Saprissa. And let's see, we look at the schedule. We don't have much coming up after this. Yeah, so see, we got a whole week off. So we can play our full team. They should be all healthy. Brought a couple of young guys back up from loan. Might get them in the game. But either way, we'll be able to field a full team without a doubt. Oh no, our young guys aren't registered. I forgot about that little business. But we can put in our best guys, basically. Take Scott out, Fisher in. Let's see. Been trying out this 5-3-2 every once in a while. It's been working pretty good. So let's see, we can bring Martinez in for Rivera. Anybody else? Rudolph in for Forrester, maybe. Let's see, we got Eduardo 2, Brennan Johnson. Oh yeah, we got Johnson in here for Pineda. We've been playing this young guy, Barrett. We're trying to get him more playing time because he's got a lot of potential. He's got a lot of good, stats, especially his mental abilities, his bravery and his aggression. So we got him in the central position, and we're playing him as a stopper. So he uses his aggressiveness to go out and basically be like a poor man's defensive midfielder in a way. And that's been working pretty good. But we're still not winning games like we should be. So that's disappointing. Let's see, anybody else we want to get in there? Oh yeah, we gotta get our dude, Hindeman. So we'll bring him in. Rudolph, we don't need Rudolph and Kim. Anybody else? No. Sweeney, nope. Scott, no. Well, Scott is one of our youngsters. We need to get him in there. So maybe we'll do this. Do this. Be crazy. I mean, start these young guys here. That should be fun. The midfield, Scott is a pretty good player. Ball-winning midfielder. Hindeman, he hasn't got a lot of playing time because of injury. He's on the season-ending disabled list. Yeah. Do we want to start Hunter? I mean, he's a weird guy to start because he's, I don't know. I think he could work with the 5 defensive. Because he won't have to defend quite as many balls in the box. You know, he can be more of a downfield fullback, support or attack. If he was better at that, he needs to get better at that. What does he do? What does he do? He's, you know, he's aggressive. He's brave as well. He's got great physical abilities other than his jumping and his height. You know, marking and tackling are pretty good for a young guy. Not great, but overall he's got potential. I just haven't had a lot of need for him. I don't know, because I got Eduardo Jr. over here. Just as good, I guess, younger, taller, all that stuff. That reminds me I'll put him in instead, but he's not much of a support fullback either. He's more of a limited fullback. I know this is fascinating business that we got going on here. Oh, we got two backs here. Oh, Nave, I guess, could play center back. I don't know. I don't know how this all works. Eduardo can play center back as well. So we got some versatility anyway. Do you care? Do I care? Does anybody care? I don't know. I don't know. So let's just start. Let's just play. What's our instructions here? Probably counter-attacking. We probably don't want that. Probably want... You know, now that I think about it, we should probably go with the 4 attackers. I don't know, that got us in trouble last time. So let's go standard. And overlap. Less direct passing. We'll start with this. How are we doing with the fluidity? We're accomplished. What are we low in? Passing style and mentality. See what we can do about boosting that up. Passing style. Retain possession. Is that what we're good at? Yeah. All right. Here we go. Watching some USA basketball against Australia. Right now Australia's up 54-49. It's a good game. But I'm going to soldier on and record. I think it's halftime. Or end of a quarter time. Yeah, it's probably end of the third quarter, I would think. That score, but you never know. It's kind of a lot of points for halftime. Even for those guys. Let's see. Chosen to leave Pacheco out of your starting 11. So long season rotation is necessary. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. So last time these guys gave us a bit of a scary game. I'd like to avoid that if possible. Oh, they got some wing backs now. Interesting. They got the little like snowman formation, I guess. I don't know what that is. It's like a big mouth, 2 eyes, like cross eyes, and a beard. I don't know what this is. But it's making me nervous. So let's do it. Pep talk. Be the better team. Show this world what we're all about. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We will show that Canadian pride. Let's see. Oh, they got their purples on. See how that was a bad tackle. See how they deal with our 5 back formation. Get that steal. That's Trejo. Okay. I was going to praise Eduardo, but I didn't put him in. Eduardo Jr. I didn't put him in. I forgot I put Hunter in, after all. Because the thing about Eduardo Jr. is he is better at defense than any of the other guys. Martinez. Good run. Hindeman. Oof. That was an exciting shot. Chavez. See, maybe we should have done counterattack, but I think that's giving them a little bit too much leeway. Hindeman, get it into the box. Oh, no. Out to Trejo. That was a bad, terrible, awful pass, Trejo. What are you doing? And get it back out to him. Set it back up. Boot it in there. Boot it in there. Oh, there you go. You're wide open. Wide open. That's a goal. No, that's not a goal. Amadou. I don't know what it is, but they just recently stopped scoring goals. Everybody. It's like things that would have normally they'd. Oops. Show some passion. Be like Tom Ori and show some passion. Yeah. Anyway, they've stopped scoring goals for some reason. I don't know why. And it's making me nervous. We're on the edge of missing the playoffs again. That's terrible. I mean, it's probably a good thing we don't have relegation these days. Might be getting relegated. That would be no good at all. Oh my gosh. These guys have come to play. Oh, it is halftime. They're saying that's the halftime show. Anyway. Oof. Don't like that. This Saprissa team suddenly deciding they want to win a game. Can't have that. There we go, Trejo. You're one of our main men. Let's get it in there. Scott. Alright, Hunter, let's see what you can do with it. You know, when he gets in there, he can make some plays like that. That's a good play. Ooh, no, that's not a good play. It was interesting. Interesting. Yeah, there's sad news. The passing of sportscaster John Saunders. He's from my... Well, he shares several things. He's Canadian, for one. And he went to school in my home state at Western Michigan, so I have some ties there to Mr. Saunders. I always liked him on ESPN. He did sports reporters and all that kind of stuff. He seemed like a very good guy. Always had good stories, good opinions. So it's a sad day. He was only not that old, 50-something. That ain't that old at all. All right, back to the game here. Let's go, Scott. Get there, get there, get there. Come on now. There we go. Nice foul. If at first you don't succeed, foul. That's pretty much the golden rule, I think. All right. A little less of this, a little more of that. There we go. Counterattack. Boom. There we go. They're keeping guys back, though. Not sure our counterattack is going to work. Oh, that's a good play. That's a good play. Now Trejo, center it. Come on, man. He does that all the time. He gets in position. He kind of freezes. Yeah, maybe I should trade him while I can. I mean, he's a real good player, but just... I don't know. There's just something missing about him. Doesn't quite throw those crosses in there like other fullbacks I've had in the past. Fisher, oh, that's a foul. That's all kinds of fouls. Come on, guys. We should be scoring these goals. Yeah, in the early days, I had some really cool fullbacks that would just... I mean, they would like lead the league in assists with just launching the ball into the box. Because I haven't had a striker who's been a good good aerial man in a while. So that could be a problem. It looks like we're playing in their home stadium. They got a nice little home stadium here. This looks as good as any MLS stadium. Definitely better than Mexico's stadium. At one time we played them and it was like Beirut. Alright, that was a terrible half. Let's see, I'm not happy with your performance out there. Yeah, get fired up. Alright, what are we gonna do here with these instructions? It's obviously not working. Something's gotta give here. We going too fast or not fast enough? That's the question. Make sure I work the ball in the box. No, that's a combination that doesn't make sense. Be more expressive maybe. I don't know, could we get narrower? No. Alright, let's see what this see if we can work it into the box. Be a little more expressive with ourselves. Express Yourself, I believe, was a song in the 90s, right? Here we go. Get it out wide. There it is, there it is. There it is not. It's just off with those crosses. Don't know why. Probably because you're not very good at crossing. Yeah, I mean, 9. I need to look for a fullback who can cross the ball. Don't really have that. I think Eduardo Jr. might be our best guy. He's got like a 10 or 11. And that ain't great, honestly. Hunter still only has a 9 as well, yeah. So yeah. It's hard to run these fullback-centric formations when you don't have great fullbacks. Could be the key to all my problems. I know, I mean, we've seen that with Team Canada, but they managed to scrape by. Ooh, Martinez, good move. There he is. Ugh. Not happy. No joy, as they say. Alright, Eduardo's tired. Let's bring in Johnson. Okay. Here we go, Hunter. Ooh, look at there it is. Oh, come on, guys. That was a beautiful pass by Hunter. Just couldn't finish. Fisher, no good. Fisher, go get the ball. Come on, man. Come on, what are you doing? It's like they don't want to win. It's like they don't want to show any passion. Passionately show some passion. There it is, Johnson. Nice steal. Let's move it up. Move it up. Starting to close down on the wingers, but they're not good enough to stop Trejo. Ah, there we go. That's what we needed. That better be a penalty kick. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Alright. It's sad that we gotta resort to this, but let's see. This is Mamadou, I assume. Yeah, it looks like him. Number 20. Mamadou. Here we go. There we go. We got our goal. That should be enough. Team USA on a little bit of a run. They hit a 3 to tie it up. 54 all. I could narrate that game instead, but look at that stadium. That is a nice stadium, man. That's like at least as good as my Toronto stadium. I'm impressed by these guys. Looks cool with all the purple and everything. I'd be a fan of these guys if I lived wherever they are. Are they Mexican team? I think they're a Mexican team. No. It was someplace starts with a C. Costa Rica. Yeah, Costa Rica's nice. I know a lot of people have visited Costa Rica. Had good times, good vacations. I think they speak English down there, at least, you know, not maybe as their official language, but plenty of people down there. Hunter, are you going to do something with that? Let's go. Here we go, Fisher. Let's score right there. Nope. Oof, nice save, though. 78 minutes gone. We need another sub. Yeah, Hunter and Martinez. So we can bring in Pacheco. No, we cannot bring in Pacheco. Oh yeah, Eduardo Jr. See what he can do there, and then bring in Kim for Martinez. See if he can capture some of that magic he had early in the season. He's got about 6 or 7 goals. But he's lost that magic touch recently. Alright, 84 minutes gone. Let's just make sure they don't even it up. There we go. There we go, Mamadou in the open field. See what Eduardo Jr. has. A bad first touch is what he's got. Now they get a counterattack out of that, but no good. Chavez is there, my man. See, I kind of like this 5-man defense because I've got 3 defenders that I need to put in there, but we don't get a lot of great offense out of it. Oh, wow. Nice job, goaltender. He just punted that thing. Fisher, here we go. Let's see one of our set plays actually work. Haven't worked in a while. I think they figured out all of our set plays. We should probably try to create some new ones. See, we can't. Our main set plays go to that short post to a defender. The defender will head the ball either into the goal or across the net to the other defender who will head it in. That's our main play. But they've kind of figured that out. They keep stacking that bottom of the box. There it is. There's the full time. 1-0. It's not going to help our goal differential any. But we got the win. That's important. Well done. Good win. Good job. If only we could get those wins in MLS. Alright, oops, we didn't look at those stats, but that's fine. Got a nice week off here. See if there's anything else, any questions from the media. Let's see here. Well, first let's go back. Look at some of these. Let's look at our group. Where are we? There we are. And oh, Kansas City didn't have a game this week, obviously, because they couldn't play one of us. So they're 0-3. We're 2-0-1. So We've got 1 8-game each, and Sporting Kansas City still got 2 games left. Okay, that's fine. Fine. 18-year-old Australian. Scout that guy. Just stocking up on young players again. Post-match press conference. Saprissa were angered when the referee. Yeah, they should be. I probably would have given it though, but I would give every friggin' card. Diego picked up the Player of the Match award. He was alright. He played good. You know, he controlled the pace. Assist? He got an assist on the penalty kick? Is that how that works? I didn't think that's how that worked, but what do I know? Alright, that's it. See you next time. Bye.